What's up, YouTube? What's up, traders? Good night, everybody. And if you're just joining us for the first time, this is your first time watching my videos. There's a few other videos that I get into, give you guys a market update. But this time around, this was more of a few meetings, a few questions that I had about options. Me personally, why I'm not trading more options, and I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Because I'm not an options guy right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I get involved with options as far as cover calls against my own stocks and stuff like that, but that's about it. I don't really get into the options because I used to do it before, and it was just a little bit, not complex. I would say it was just a lot of details that you have to put into play, all right? And sometimes when you're trying to grow an account, I'm not saying you cannot use options, but I'm just saying that it's easier to just know what you're looking at, market directions. It's good to just know those things and make money off of that than trying to set up a contract, trying to learn the options game. All right, this is for beginners. If you're somebody who's been in the market, who's been trading stocks, you know about your levels, your pivot points, your moving averages, and everything else, then there's no reason why you shouldn't start slowly, begin to start leveraging yourself and get to learn how to trade some options. Okay, me personally, I'm going to get into options later on, a little bit heavier, but my goal, like I said at the beginning of the year, was to grow these accounts slowly, and as we get to the next level, we'll do something else. All right, the one thing people don't have in this market is patience. All right, a lot of people don't have patience. All right, you got to have patience in this market. So for me to tell a new guy coming in to go trade options would be suicide. For me to go tell a new guy coming in to go trade forex, it would be suicide in my eyes. Go trade futures, it would be suicide. But some people don't think so, because some people feel like, you know what, their friend was doing this, they made a lot of money, so they're gonna do this. All right. So like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna disappoint or pop your bubble either way. Whatever you choose to do, I'm happy for you. But me, from my experience, I've played with every part so far. All right. If we're talking about forex, futures, I love the futures market, by the way. All right. The stocks, then you got the options. So any one of these four things I've tried, and like I said, I personally like to trade the stocks. I like the futures. Forex, I play with the forex market, and options, we're gonna go heavy. So out of all those fours that I did with that, I prefer the stock for the simple fact is it's fun to trade the stocks. It's fun to slowly grow your account from one level to the next. It's fun to look at the chart, look at the company, and plot it on your chart and wait for it to play out, and you make money on that move. Okay, but I'm also at a point, like I said before, I am gonna stop trading stocks heavy. I'm just gonna trade, okay, the overall market. So if that's gonna be the Nasdaq, I'm gonna trade the Nasdaq, which is all mostly tech. All right. If it's gonna be the Dow, I'm gonna trade the Dow. If it's gonna be the S&P, I'm gonna trade the S&P. That's it. These three, with the few stocks that I'm trading, that's my new plan right now. People say, well, you need to trade the option so you can leverage yourself and go short against these companies. I can do that same by going short ETFs, okay, or short the index. Same crap, okay. I can use SPX, I can use SQQQ, okay, and I can use S down. So S down, SQQQ, SPXS, matching these three. So whatever these three move up, my moving down, I'm watching. When the up hit the high, I'm buying down. Now I'm waiting for the counter trend to happen, for this one to start heading up. As soon as this pull back into that pullback where it might go up higher, then you get out of that, you jump back into this. I can do that all day long. All right. So eventually, when I start, I'm gonna start doing that first, and then eventually jump into the options. Now I got a good system working. All right. So those of you guys who don't have a system, I'm throwing one out there. So That system marry each other hand in hand, and they go together. Okay, so there's 100 things you can do in the market to leverage yourself out. Okay, and as you learn, you find more things, you get smarter at finding the right, vehicle for you. All right, shout out to my boy P. He was one, who brought up the options. We had a nice conference call over the weekend. They was talking about the options. So shout out to my boy P in Arizona. I had another person that I was conversating with over the weekend that actually opened up an account. I don't remember if it was a Scott Trade. They opened up an account. It could have been E-Trade. I don't remember who the broker was, but they actually opened the account a little while back. They was interested in, I guess, trading, and they opened the account, and the person never, or they lost interest. She said, I opened the account, and ever since then, I kind of lost interest. Why did you even open the account if you was gonna lose interest? So I texted her and I replied back to her, and I said to her, well, you should never lose interest, okay, of something that all you have to do is pick the smallest amount of money you can find, put that money into account, and slowly start growing that. That small amount of money, if you do your due diligence, you grow it, you do small investments, you'll be surprised that small amount of money later on can be a deciding factor of your life. So it can cause you not to work again. It can cause you not to be dependent on a job. It can do a lot of things for you once you get to see the bigger picture of what's going on. So shout to my homegirl Christina. I'm gonna put you on blast. All right. But eventually I get around to working with her. But yeah, so the rest of you guys who are interested in trading options, if you've been trading for a while and you know your levels, you know what's going on in the market, you know how the market move, how the market operate, you feel confident, you feel comfortable, then yeah, you got the money, yeah, trade some options. Why not? You're only leveraging yourself by doing that. But like I said, do your homework on criterias, margin, and learn. Okay, I recommended Tasty Trade for you guys before, because like I said, they go in depth sometimes when they doing it for the guys who are new to options, and they go over things step by step. So shout out to Tasty Trade for that. There's a couple of guys online videos on YouTube that you'll find that get into details about trading options. All right, but like I said, for me personally, the options market is people use it for leverage, some people use it as income. I personally want to start using it to start generating a steady income, all right, from the market besides my trading. All right, so there's a couple of ways you can do that. So those are the bigger picture what I'm looking at right now. All right, so I hope you guys take the patience and take the time to learn the market, not just rush and jump into this, jump into that, jump into this. Take the time to learn stocks, learn about a company. Then as you progress, you learn about every other thing or every other vehicle. Because you have a few $100s, I mean, you're not gonna make a big dent trading options or trading stocks. All right, but you can hit a home run if you got $400 or $500 and you bought a $200-300 or $2 stock, better yet, where you spend 200 shares. All right, and some of the small caps that I've been buying lately, I'm not throwing any more than 200 shares at it. So stocks is trading at $1, $2. The market is bad. You try to pick a lottery pick. That's it. You throw that much money at it. All right, that's what you call, balancing yourself out, being patient. It's a bad market. If these things hit, I make money. Great. If they don't hit, all right, I'm not losing that much. I'm losing minimum amount of money. Still a loss, but it's a loss I can deal with and take the rest and still flip. You understand? So to make you guys very clear, anybody who's starting off, I recommend you start off trading stocks. Okay. All right. So I don't want to get more questions on, oh, I should have never did this. Why didn't I learn this first? Because I know down the line it's gonna come. All right. Because I know I got other people who jump into the into the stock market without doing their due diligence, and now some of them are quiet like mouse. I mean, they've lost their money. I know a couple of other people who jumped into Apple at this 129 when I told them specifically, you buy a few shares, you buy 10 shares. 10 shares of Apple at that time was over $1,000. So patient. Some people threw $10,000, $30,000 at Apple at that price, betting that it was going to go up higher, and now all those people are in the red. So for them, good news for Apple. Apple have a conference. Apple move up. They're already in the red, so it doesn't bother them. Hopefully, it'll come back to 129 or somewhere close where they can get out that stock. So a couple of people in options, same thing. They've lost money in options. The stock went against them, and now they got to buy back. That's part of the game. That's why I said either one of these vehicles that you pick, whether it's forex, whether it's option, whether it's the futures, my friend, do your due diligence and get to know the markets. All right. I hope I answered a lot of questions. And for all the women out there, all right, I don't know why are you guys non-existent in this market. There are a few women traders, but not a lot. Even in the chat room, we don't bump into a lot of women in the chat room. I don't know. Trading is not for women or something, or it's not for the average woman. I don't know. But at the end of the day, women, y'all need to get involved, man. All right. A lot of people talking about, what I'm saying, they would like to get involved, but they don't know how, they don't know where, But everybody, okay, the market is changing, society is changing. A lot of things are not right in this economy, but they keep telling you, hey, everything is great. Everything is not great. Okay, and those of you guys, I don't care what job you have, you need to start setting up your future. You need to start setting up something that generate income besides you killing yourself 9 to 5. All right, I do the 9 to 5 thing sometimes. That's if the money's right and somebody's paying me. Yes, I work 9 to 5. That's why sometimes I'm away from my desk. I gotta go make quick money and I can still trade. You understand what I'm saying to you? So all you women, all you new traders, investors, stop playing. Feel free to send me the email. Let me know how can I help you. Let me know what you're trying to do. And definitely let me know what's on your mind. Okay, so for all you guys, I hope I answered, I made it clear about trading options. And either one you pick, you have an understanding of what you're doing, your risk that's involved with trading some of these things or with some of these vehicles in the market. So I hope this is clear to you guys. As usual, trading involves risk. You can lose all your money, so do your due diligence when trading. All right, so for everybody else, feel free to send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consult me. Peace.